Hi, today we're going to talk about attachment. First, let me tell you, we're brainwashed, every one of us. We're our parents, we're our grandparents, we're our friends, we're our teachers, we're our neighborhood. Every person in our life is inside of us. It's not who we are. That's not who our spirit is. And the way to find your spirit and find happiness is to find out who you are, to find out who the Holy Spirit is inside of you. You need to get rid of your attachments. And how do you do that? First of all, by seeing your attachments and what you're attached to. Look at each thing. The best way to do it is observe yourself. Observe yourself, observing yourself. Everything you do, every action, every movement, every thought, sit and contemplate on it and ask yourself, is this me thinking this, or is this my mother? Is this me, or is this my teacher? Is this me, or is this my friend? We have all these preconceived notions that were put in our head by our parents, our friends, our relatives, our teachers, you name it. But that's not who we are. That's who they are. We are everybody else but ourselves. So how do you get rid of them? You just do it. You get rid of them. Every time, one of the best ways to do it is by mirroring. When you find yourself negatively talking to somebody, take a look at what you're saying to somebody, and I can promise you that negative emotion that's coming out is something in you that is programmed in your brain by either your mother, your family, a teacher, a relative, neighborhood, or whatever. But it's not you. It's not who you are. Your true nature is godly. It's not these people that have brainwashed in making us who we are. We're not doctors. We're not lawyers. We're not our work. Some people say, oh, what do you do, or who are you? I'm a doctor. You're not a doctor. That's your occupation. That's not who you are. Your attachments aren't who you are, and your attachments are all those people in your brain that's got you screwed up, that's keeping you from happiness and incapable of loving. So you have to get rid of them. You have to observe them. When you start observing what's going on in your brain and you stop and you think instead of just walking around programmed and being spontaneous, you'll never see who you are. Mirroring is one of the good tricks. When you talk to people, just listen to what's coming out of your mouth. When you listen to what's coming out of your mouth, you're going to say, whoa, that sounds like my mother, or oh, that sounds like so-and-so. It's not you. It's not who you are. Same thing with, things that we buy. When you buy something, you think it's going to make you happy, does it? It makes you happy for 3 minutes, and then after that, you're looking for something else to make you happy. Attachments can't make you happy. Nothing you buy can make you happy. Nothing. God's the only one. That inner spirit in you is the only one that can make you happy. It's just crazy. Every word that comes out of my mouth is somebody else. It's not me. So this video I'm going to keep very short, but the next video we're going to talk about on how releasing your attachments. But one way I suggest is to meditate, to watch and think everything that you're saying. And when you become aware of everything that you're saying and everything that you're doing, and you see that that's not who you are, that it's somebody else, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, it'll drop. It'll drop. That's like if you want to quit something. When you want to quit something, you focus on it. Like, oh, I want to quit smoking. Okay, well, your focus becomes so strong on that you're attached to it that you will never be able to quit smoking. You have to realize it for what it is. Why am I smoking? Are you smoking because you're bored, because you're anxious? What is the reason behind your smoking? And when you understand the reasoning, it'll just drop. It'll drop from you. But don't sit there and say, oh, I got to quit smoking. I got to quit this, or I got to quit that. No, it doesn't work like that. It's got to drop away from you. And the way it drops away from you is by you understanding why you're doing it, and who's doing it, and who's inside of you doing it. That's what it's all about. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what you're doing. Every moment of the day, be conscious of who you are. Be aware. Be aware of listening to this video. Pay attention. Be aware of how you're holding your computer. Be aware of how you're sitting. Be aware of the thoughts that are racing through your mind. And if you're aware of the thoughts racing through your mind, you just see that you're brainwashed. because those thoughts are just, they're false beliefs. Everything in your head is false beliefs. It's not who you are. You know, when you have a friend or somebody, you say to them, oh, you can be my friend, but you want them to be your friend your way. If they don't fit into your mold, then they can't be your friend. So, in other words, you want to control them. That's how you know you're not free. You are not free. When you could say to your friend, oh, yes, you can be my friend, and you be exactly the way you want to be. You say what you want to say. You do what you want to do, and it doesn't matter what you do or what you say. I'm still going to be your friend. Then you've got it. Then you're partially free. You're getting there. You're understanding. Oh, there's just so much. It's unbelievable. We're so brainwashed. We're asleep. The whole key to this is waking up and being conscious and living life. A poor guy, you see a homeless guy walking down the street, and you're like, oh, I'm not taking that homeless guy in. What are you afraid of? Ask yourself what you're afraid of. Well, I want you to do something. I want you to bring him into your house and feed him. And you're going to be surprised, because that homeless guy is going to bring you the greatest gift you have ever had in your life. First of all, he's going to show you your fears, and you need to look at your fears and understand that your fears are irrational. Fears are totally irrational. But this homeless guy that comes in your house, or woman, is going to show you the greatest gift on earth. And once you see that, and you see this gift that this homeless person brings you, you'll understand. And you'll go out and you'll start looking for homeless people. You'll be free. You'll be free. We'll talk more tomorrow. So I just want to say thank you.